Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I'm here with a bit of a surprise video. Just a little update down the line will be coming. I'm just gonna be doing a few tweaks to that and whatnot, and I'll get that done soon. But I wanted to put this out just in light of recent events with this new uh, diecast range of Thomas toys that is coming out this summer. So, I guess without further ado, let's just see what they look like. Alright, right off the bat, we have Thomas, and he looks good. Very good. Yeah, he's got good proportions. Like, he's very short and stumpy, as he's often described. Uh, he's got six small wheels, all made of metal, I guess, except for a few plastic bits. But yeah, so far, like, really solid. The only thing I really have to say is, like, his face. It's just expressive, I guess? Because, the face itself looks alright compared with, to everything else. But, he's got blue eyes, which, is something that he had in, All Engines Go. And honestly, it's, like, pretty cool stylistically. I mean, like, we're all used to Thomas with, like, his normal, like, black pupils and stuff. Since the beginning he's had that. But blue eyes is interesting. Like, I mean, blue is kind of a default eye color, and, it matches his paint really nice. It's a good fit, I think. Now, Percy, I think, is where it gets interesting. Like, first off, why does his face look like it's swollen? Like, has he been stung by a bee or something? Like, that's James's thing, but oh boy, we are gonna get to him later. Anyway, so Percy looks fine. Like, the only thing about him, again, is the face. I've just noticed that these diecasts have, like, magnets on them, like the Taken plays used to have. That's cool. But yeah, it seems like it's kind of like a return to form, maybe, with these new toys, with this new range. This whole new show, I think, that, is rumored to come out soon. But, yeah, so that's Percy. We'll move on to the next engine. I guess we'll go with James. And here's James, and again with the faces, really. Again with the faces, really! Like, his nose is pointy, isn't it supposed to be round? I mean, that's kind of a nitpick. This is a new version of James, so maybe they're just shaking it up with the noses, but still, it's a little weird. I noticed that the tender only has, like, 2 axles instead of 3. Like, there's kind of a weird gap where there should be another axle, but I don't know. I think all the tender engines have that. That's something that plagues their design, like all of them. Next, we got a troublesome truck in yellow. Yeah, kind of like an in-your-face, kind of very bold choice for a troublesome truck. Like, they're usually gray or black or green or maybe red, but this dude's in yellow, and he also has blue eyes, it looks like. Yeah. I legitimately have nothing else to say about this truck, so we're just moving on. And next up is the one I have the most to talk about, Annie. And Clarabelle, I guess, but no pictures of her have showed up yet online. They have gray faces now. They used to be embedded for the longest time into their faces, and like not their faces. Their faces were meshed into their bodies, and so they kind of were orange and stuff. But now they're gray, like Henrietta had in, the CGI series. And let me tell you, this is gonna take a very long time to get used to. Because, I don't know, it feels wrong to me, but at the same time it makes sense. It's weird. It's like a 50-50 kind of split where, like, I get it, and I like it. It's a cool new change, but I don't know, it's a little weird. And now we got Toby the Tram Engine, who doesn't have side plates anymore, so that kind of means he's no longer a tram engine, I guess. Huh. I will say the rest of him looks great. Like, I haven't mentioned this before, but the box art is cool. And And Toby's face looks, you know, it looks old, but that's just what Toby is. He's just an older character, so, you know, it fits. It fits pretty good. The rest of him looks great, you know, the chassis upwards, you know, just forgetting the lack of side plates. The rest of him looks great. Like, he's got, you know, wood paneling and stuff, and frames. And honestly, I don't think it'd be too hard to, like, you know, for someone to customize him and just give him his side plates back. You know, it wouldn't be too difficult. The last one we're looking at is Harold, and oh my gosh, what did they do? Like, maybe it's the 3D face, because, you know, he's getting one too, but, like, I don't know, like, he has his normal color scheme, except he's added some gray, there's some gray added and a little bit of red, and he just looks like he was enlisted into, like, the US Coast Guard or something. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting from this Harold right now. So yeah, I just want to wrap this video just up right here, because, I don't know, a lot of new stuff is coming, and, you know, it's all very unfamiliar territory right now, because we haven't gotten confirmation about when this new show or this new kind of series is coming, but I have high hopes, you know, very high hopes, because after All Engines Go ended, you know, there's been, like, you know, celebrations all around, just like, yay, things are gonna be getting back to normal, but, yeah, we can't really just, like, base everything specifically just on the merchandise itself, but, you know, I've got faith. I've got faith that this will work out. But anyway, that's all from me, guys, and I will see you in the next one. This has been Soda Train 1225, signing off. Have a great day.